Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Ishar from GMS Mississippi Gulf Coast. Before I get started, I want to give infinite honor and glory and praises to the Most High and His Son. Hawa, Ba'ashim, Hawashai, Ba'ashim, Rakakwadash. The belongings to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim that's pushing this truth without faith, all righteousness, and all sincerity. To you, I say shalom, all right? It's a lesson through the Rakakwadash. I won't make it too long, but Lord willing, I pray and hope that it hits home, man. Just going into, man, this lesson, man, just continue to play a role, man. It's a beautiful thing when done. Last week, the brothers of the GMS Mississippi Gulf Coast camp, man, we went to go see our brothers, man, in Mobile, man, GMS Port City, Mobile, and, we fellowshipped afterwards, man, and it was the brother of the camp, Mobile camp, man, Gayar. At the end, fellowship, he was cleaning the grill off and stuff. I'm talking about he was technical with that thing, man, cleaning that grill, man, and brothers fellowship, we crack a little jokes here and there, man. And one of the brothers was like, hey, you acting like you done cooked on that thing, man, like you was the one cooking all the time, man. And the brother said something that, it hit, he say, hey, I'm just playing my role, bro. And it was a beautiful thing, man, because the brother was really joyful, to do something, for the body, to play his position, to do what needs to be done, man, all right? Even if it was just something small as cleaning the grill, it was something that needed to be done, man, all right? And that's a beautiful thing, man, all right? Brothers moving in sync and doing what's necessary, doing what's required, and at times not even expected of them, just taking on that extra initiative and doing something, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. Okay. Just want to, get into that real quick. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 12, starting at verse 20 in the NLT. It says, yes, there are many parts, but only one body. Yeah, it's many parts, man. It's many different brothers with many different spirits, but it's all for the sake of the body, man. All right. One body in Yahweh Shai, man. It says, the eye can never say to the hand, I don't need you. The head can't say to the feet, I don't need you. In fact, some parts of the body that seem weakest and least important are actually the most necessary. Exactly, man. All right. And, just to kick back to that day, man, it was necessary for the grill to be cleaned, man. Okay? That's an important thing. You know what I'm saying? You won't have all those bugs or, stuff won't get caked up all on the grill, over time. Get like the stuff of the chicken, everything, the season and stuff, it end up being caked up and it's hard to come off later on, But, you ain't really thinking of it like that, but this is a necessary thing, man. Just as well as a brother, man, that, it might be windy. A brother might go hold the camera stand, man, while camp going. You might not think it was a necessary thing, but, hey, the camera fall over and break, then guess what? We got to look for another camera. You see, so it's things that brothers are in position to do, and in their position, it's things that they can do by taking an extra initiative and doing them, man. It's just as important, man. All right, man. Brothers, no matter, from the campanero down to second and third, and the younger brothers of the camp, regardless, man, you are necessary, man. All right, to whatever part of the body you are, man, you got to fulfill what yo just do, man. You got to do what you have to do, man, for the body. Okay, you are necessary, man. Never look at it as if you just there. You know what I'm saying? It says, and the parts we regard as less honorable are those we clothe with greatest care. So we carefully protect those parts that should not be seen, while the more honorable parts do not require this special care. So Yahweh Shemel Shah has put the body together such that extra honor and care are given to those parts that have less dignity. What I was just saying, man. This makes for harmony among the members, all right? Everything moving, all right? Everything moving, man. That well-oiled machine, man. Everybody helps, okay? It's just like if You know, you got this mechanic shop. Okay, a car come in. It need brakes. It need oil change. Okay, it need new radio and that thing. You know, some spark plugs, wires. Okay, every member of that mechanic shop, they doing each part. One doing the brakes, one doing the tires, one doing the spark plugs, one doing the oil change, one switching out the radio. You know, but at the end of the day, it's all to make sure that this vehicle, you know, which is you can consider that as the body is cranking up and is moving, man. Okay, you know. So every brother is necessary, man. All right, you just have different parts of the body, and you have to play your part, play your role, man. And when it's done, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing, man, because now the body is moving in harmony, man. Okay, singing that song, man. Okay, dancing and grooving, man. You know, two-stepping. You know what I'm saying? But you know, yeah. It says so. Back to it. It says so that all the members care for each other, right? And that's another thing, man. You know, every brother, man, being there, man. You know, like I said, some brothers don't need less care. Some brothers need, you know, a little more help. You know, some brothers might not. You know, some brothers might need better off. You know, doing, you know, figuring it out on their own. You know, a little bit. Some brothers might need a little push, a little help with the step. You know, but whatever it takes, man, we are there for one another, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we are a body. Okay, we are a body, man. We are brothers, you know, and we are to do one thing is to teach this word for Yahweh Shema Shai, man. But let brotherly love continue, as the scriptures say. Okay, and the scriptures also say, love thy neighbor as thyself. That's the second most greatest commandment. So the Lord look at how brothers deal with one another, how brothers treat one another. That's a very important thing, man. You know, to Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, it says if one part suffers, all the parts suffer with it. And that's yeah. That's another thing. That's what I was getting into. You know, you just as important, because if you going through something and it's knocking you off, and you ain't fully fulfilling your role, then now brothers gotta play for their position. Not saying it can't be done, but not saying it's not gonna also become a hindrance in the body. All right, so you know, you're not fulfilling your role, so now brothers got to pick up your slack, and now it's becoming, you know, a hindrance. It's becoming like a problem, man. It is becoming a problem, man. So it's important to always play your role, man. Okay, like I was saying in the beginning, it's a good thing when everybody's playing their role and doing their job, you know. But when it's not being done and you're not fulfilling your role and your duty within the body, man, it does become a problem, man. So we have to make sure we're sticking, we're continuing. Okay. Again, it says if one part suffers, all the parts suffer with it, and if one part is honored, all the parts are glad. All you together are Hamashiach's body, and each of you is a part of it. Okay. We all make up the body, man. Let's be one body in Yahweh Shai, man. All right. So let's continue to do our role. Let's continue to do what we need to do. Yeah, we fall short, man, and you know, we make mistakes, man. But let's continue to pray. Let's continue to focus in. Hey, so we can stay glued together, man, and we can stay functioning, man. All right. Right, so with that, I want to give an infinite honor and glory and praise to the Most High and the Son, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim. They're putting in truth without faith, righteousness, and sincerity. To you, I say shalom.